Storm Francis is once again making headlines across the UK and Ireland, gathering strength and prompting weather services to issue urgent alerts. Communities are bracing themselves as meteorologists warn of a significant weather event, with authorities urging everyone to stay informed and take necessary precautions. The atmosphere is tense as memories of previous storms linger in the public's mind. Today, February 3, 2026, a powerful low-pressure system is already impacting parts of Europe. Éireann with the UK and Ireland in its sights. The storm's approach is being closely monitored, and its effects are expected to be felt over the next several days. Meteorologists are warning that the combination of heavy rain, strong winds, and rapidly changing conditions could lead to hazardous situations for many communities. This isn't just another winter storm. Francis brings the threat of intense rainfall and damaging winds, with the potential for major disruption. Flooded roads, downed trees, and power outages are all possible as the storm sweeps through. Emergency services are already on high alert, preparing for a rapid response to any incidents that may arise. Meteorologists are closely tracking its path, and scientific models indicate a high probability of severe weather affecting travel, infrastructure, and daily life. Disruptions to public transport, school closures, and delays in essential services are likely, making it vital for everyone to stay updated with the latest forecasts and advisories. We'll break down where the storm is now, its projected path, and which areas are most at risk. Our coverage will help you understand the evolving situation and what to expect as the storm progresses, so you can make informed decisions for your safety. By looking back at the impact of Storm Francis in 2020, we'll gain insight into the challenges ahead, and why preparation is crucial. The devastation caused by the previous storm serves as a stark reminder of the importance of readiness and community support during extreme weather events. Most importantly, we'll share practical advice to help you stay safe and protect your loved ones as Storm Francis approaches. From preparing your home to staying connected with local updates, we'll cover the essential steps you can take to minimize risk and weather the storm together. As of this morning, Storm Francis is a formidable system in the eastern North Atlantic, having gathered energy over warm ocean waters. Its influence is already being felt from the Azores to the Iberian Peninsula and the Canary Islands, turning sunny holidays into scenes of concern. The storm's path is set to bring its core and weather fronts closer to Western Europe over the next 24 to 48 hours. Spain and Portugal are currently bearing the brunt, with warnings for strong winds and heavy thunderstorms, especially in coastal areas. For the UK and Ireland, the risk is imminent. Prolonged heavy rain and gusty winds are expected, particularly in southern and western regions. The exact track will determine which areas see the worst, but all should prepare for severe, unsettled conditions as Francis approaches. Now is the time to get ready. National weather services across Europe have issued a range of warnings, underscoring the seriousness of Storm Francis. Meteorologists are closely monitoring the storm's path, and their latest models suggest that its impact could be more widespread than initially predicted. In Spain, orange and yellow alerts warn of damaging winds and flash flooding, especially in the Canary Islands and coastal regions. Experts emphasize that these alerts are not issued lightly. They reflect a real risk to both property and personal safety. Residents are urged to secure loose objects and avoid dangerous coastal areas where waves and surges pose real threats. Local authorities are also recommending that people prepare emergency kits and have a plan in place in case conditions worsen. In the UK and Ireland, the Met Office and Met Éireann are preparing to issue yellow and possibly amber warnings for wind and rain. These agencies are working around the clock to provide the most up-to-date information as the situation develops. These warnings mean travel disruption, power outages, and property damage are possible, so vigilance is essential. Experts advise checking your travel plans, charging devices, and staying indoors during the worst of the storm. Always rely on official sources for updates, avoid speculation and misinformation on social media. Following trusted channels ensures you receive accurate, timely advice that could make a real difference. The color-coded warning system is designed to help you understand the risks and take the right actions. Each color represents a different level of threat. So, pay close attention to the alerts in your area. Stay alert and follow guidance from authorities to keep yourself and your family safe. Preparation and awareness are key to minimizing the impact of severe weather events like Storm Francis. Storm Francis threatens with three main dangers: powerful winds, intense rainfall, and flooding. Gusts could reach 50-60 mph in exposed areas, strong enough to bring down trees, damage roofs, and disrupt transport. Heavy rain, up to 80 mm in some places, will fall on already saturated ground, increasing the risk of flash floods and river flooding. Urban drainage systems may be overwhelmed, leading to rapid surface water flooding in towns and cities. Smaller rivers can rise quickly, while larger rivers may flood more slowly but extensively in the days after the storm. Flood alerts from agencies like the Environment Agency and SEPA are critical for those in vulnerable areas. The impacts of wind are immediate, but flooding can persist long after the rain stops. Prepare for both the storm and its aftermath. To understand the threat, let's look back at Storm Francis in August 2020, a summer storm that brought record rainfall and widespread flooding. Wales and Northern Ireland saw rivers burst their banks, roads turned to rivers, and homes evacuated. Over 90 mm of rain fell in some areas, overwhelming drainage and causing chaos. Winds over 50 mm led to fallen trees and power cuts, compounding the disruption. Campsites were evacuated, and travel was treacherous. The 2020 storm showed how quickly severe weather can escalate and stretch emergency services. Its legacy is a reminder of the need for preparedness and community resilience. The memory of that event puts today's warnings into sharp focus. Comparing Storm Francis 2026 to its 2020 predecessor reveals key differences and important lessons for communities and forecasters alike. By looking at both events side by side, we can better understand how changing weather patterns and seasonal timing affect the impact of major storms. The 2020 Poinder Spotter Bum Onin Karen 2020 storm was a rare summer event, striking when the ground was relatively dry and able to absorb some rainfall. In contrast, this year's Francis is a winter system, meaning the ground is already saturated from weeks of rain, rivers are running high, and the landscape is far more vulnerable to flooding. This difference in timing makes the 2026 storm potentially more dangerous, as water has nowhere to go. The current storm's path may track further south than in 2020, but its powerful weather fronts will still sweep across the UK and Ireland, bringing a widespread risk of heavy rain and strong winds to millions of people. Even areas that escape the worst of the 2020 storm, Gurmai Bedzengsen Asten and Sonistan, Versailles Bukoristin Svein Spain, Kurdi storm could be affected this time. Flood forecasters are especially concerned about the potential for rapid and extensive flooding due to the saturated winter conditions. With rivers already swollen and drainage systems under strain, even moderate rainfall could quickly lead to dangerous situations in vulnerable communities. The precise track of the storm in the next 24 hours will determine which regions are hit hardest. Small shifts in the storm's path could mean the difference between minor disruption and severe flooding for entire towns and cities. While the 2020 event is a useful benchmark, every storm is unique. This one is shaped by different atmospheric patterns, including the influence of La Niña, which can alter rainfall and wind intensity. These global weather drivers remind us that no two storms are ever exactly alike. That's why it's crucial to treat this as a distinct and serious threat, not just a repeat of the past. Each storm brings its own challenges, and complacency can be dangerous. The memory of 2020 should motivate us to heed official warnings, prepare our homes, and look out for neighbors. Learning from past experiences can help reduce the impact of future storms. Every storm demands its own response, and by staying alert and prepared, we can help protect our communities from the worst effects of severe weather. The rise in storms like Francis can't be separated from the reality of climate change. A warmer world means more energetic storms, fueled by warmer oceans and increased moisture. The IPCC identifies our region as a climate hotspot, with more frequent extreme rainfall events. La Niña, active since autumn 2025, is also influencing current weather, weakening the Azores high and allowing storms to track further into Europe. Climate change amplifies natural cycles, leading to longer droughts followed by catastrophic rainfall, so-called weather whiplash. Recent record-breaking rainfall in Morocco after years of drought is just one example. The scientific consensus is clear. Climate change is making severe weather more common and intense. Preparing for Storm Francis means adapting to a new climate reality. Resilience and foresight are now essential for everyone. As Storm Francis nears, practical preparation is vital. Stay informed, monitor official forecasts, and sign up for flood warnings if you're in a risk area. Secure loose outdoor items, check your roof and gutters, and park your car away from trees. Charge devices, locate torches, and have a battery-powered radio ready in case of power cuts. Prepare for a short period without electricity. Keep blankets and a flask of hot water handy. Check on elderly or vulnerable neighbors to ensure they're ready too. Plan for travel disruption. Avoid unnecessary journeys during the storm's peak. Never drive or walk through floodwater. It's deeper and faster than it looks. Your safety and that of emergency services comes first. Simple steps now can make a big difference. As Storm Francis approaches, vigilance, preparation, and community matter most. Stay alert to official updates and act on guidance from authorities. Simple actions today can prevent damage and distress tomorrow. Storms affect areas differently. Some may see only wind and rain, others face flooding and power cuts. Look out for neighbors, especially those who are vulnerable or alone. After the storm, community spirit is vital for recovery and support. By working together and taking sensible precautions, we can minimize the storm's impact. Stay safe, stay informed, and support each other.